1200 metres, Mercury Sprint, and they sprinting away. Rio Carrari's there, MK's Pride, Ultra Magnus. On the outside, Gallic Princess with the blue silks and Bohicas right there. Sing for Rafa, the blue blinkers on the right, trying to overcome the draw. Then comes Shanty Man. Further back in the runners, Battle Force racing about 5 lengths off the leader at this stage. Then Cartel Captain. We drop back to True to Life. At this stage, Casimir is about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader, then Elsa Keat, and behind that, Pearl of Asia. About to turn for home in the Mercury Sprint. And it's Bohica at the rail. On the outside, Sing for Rafa. Ultra Magnus is third, and then Gallic Princess. Rio Carrari between runners. MK Sprites on the inside. Coming out for a runner, Shanty Man. Coming to the 300, Bohica, the leader. Ultra Magnus. Gallic Princess. Rio Carrari still got about 3 or 4 lengths to make up. Shanty Man's on the outside. Coming down to the 200, Ultra Magnus, the leader. Gallic Princess. Rio Carrari's now starting to get its stride together. MK's Pride on the inside, and Pearl of Asia's taking off, and Elsa Keat is going to go to Pearl of Asia. Pearl of Asia from Elsa Keat and MK's Pride. Number 9 wins it, and that's Pearl of Asia. Serena Moodley, Robbie and Shannon Hill, the path fork. Number 9, 1580 and 270, and will get up to win it, and win it by about a neck. Second, number 12, Elsa Keat. Third, number 2, MK's Pride, and then Ultra Magnus back in fourth. Rio Carrari, number 3, the tote favourite, finishes fifth. Then Casimir, further back in the run, Battle Force. So look where Pearl of Asia is in the middle of your picture. Blue blinkers, white sleeves and white cap. And Pearl of Asia just kicks between runners, makes up the ground. And Pearl of Asia comes storming through to win it. And this is for Mr. Khalil, bred by Riverton Stud, Robbie and Shannon Hill and Sereno Moodley. And number 9 gets up in the last few jumps and ends up winning it by about a neck or so. That's the running of Mercury Sprint. Still races 9 and 10. Back to the studio.
Well, what a performance we've seen from Pearl of Asia, the son of Partfork, for Robbie and Shannon Hill, Riverton Stud, Mr. Gerard Khalil, the owner, Sereno Moodley, the rider, and the gentleman that takes care of this individual. His name is Becky. Becky, you've done a great job, my man. Great job. 1,000 Rand, Hollywoodbets and Gold Circle. Hearty congratulations. Well done to you. What a job he's done. Pilani Mazabuko is the gentleman that we spoke to, and he is the editor of the Mercury, and we thank him for coming down and assisting us with the presentation as well. Thank you, Pilani, for coming down and assisting us with the winning presentation. I think first up, let's get the winning rider in. Sereno Moodley is all smiles. He is first Group 1 win for Sereno, and he's had a wonderful run for a number of seasons now since he's taken out his jockey's license after being an apprentice, and he's got a first Group 1 for him, and what a ride it's been for him, for Robbie and Shannon Hill. Firstly, Sereno, congratulations. You've got the monkey off your back when it comes to Group 1s, and what a time to get it.
Yes, Deez, you know, I've worked hard at it. You know, it hasn't been easy for me, but I'm just grateful for every opportunity I get. I try my hardest. I work very hard in the mornings, you know, and it wasn't an easy ride, but I'm just glad to Mr. Hill, you know. He's obviously got COVID like everyone knows, and Rocky stood in, you know, and this horse was working up a storm back at home, and I told Mr. Hill, I wouldn't be surprised if this horse popped up today, you know. He's working so well. His whole demeanour was good back at home, and big thanks to Mr. Hill for the opportunity, to Rocky, who stood in the last 2 weeks. You know, it's a big team effort. We were there every day. You know, it's not easy for Mr. Hill as well. To Shannon, you know, the whole family, massive thanks to them. They've always stood by my side, and I'm just glad to deliver for them today.
You know, you come into the race and you're looking, if you look at the betting as a judge, you look like you're on a no-hopper in the race, but this is the game, you know, the highs and lows, the surprises, the pleasant surprises, the shock results that we have. And for you as a jockey as well, to come through from last to first over the final 400, I mean, that must be a tremendous feeling.
Yes, Deez, you know, he's a type of horse that doesn't travel in a race and gets going late and gets beat the length. You know, I thought he was unlucky as Scott saw when I rode him, he got a bad bump at the crucial stage. And look, today Mr. Hill gave me strict instructions, shot him 2 minutes before the time, get his blood flowing, and it worked perfectly. He bounced and he travelled with me today, and I picked him off one by one in the straight. I got a clear run on him, and I think he was very well in himself today, and he delivered the goods, and I'm just so glad and chuffed for that.
It's obvious that this is his win of his career. He's beaten a high-class field. Tremendous ride from you, delivering for the connections, Mr. Jared Khalil, Robbie and Shannon Hill. Well done to you, Sereno. May this be the first of many, many Group 1s in your career to come.
Thanks so much. A big thanks again to Mr. and Mrs. Khalil for the opportunity. I've ridden a lot for them and had a few winners for them as well. So I'm just truly grateful to all the trainers and owners out there who stick by me and support by me. I'm truly grateful for that. Again, to Mr. Hill and his team, Rocky, Shannon, they're nice people to work for, and to my sponsors, Winning Form, a massive thanks to them. They've been loyal supporters of mine over the last 2 years. So a big thanks to them as well.
I have no doubt that this pic now that's going to be taken by the photographers on course is going to be framed and put up somewhere in the Moodley household. Well done to Sereno Moodley. Okay, who's going to represent the stable? Shannon, you're going to represent the yard, yourself and your dad, firmly part of the team. How's the mood? How's the mood, Shannon?
Very good. The voice not so good, but just well done to my dad, and big thanks to Rocky, who's been running the show there. My dad hasn't been well for the past 2 weeks. Well done to Gerald. He's been a very staunch supporter of our yard. And well done to Riverton Stud. You've bred such a nice little horse.
Turning to the straight, you look like you were in a hopeless position.
Yeah, he's a little bit slow at the gates and doesn't really travel. But that last 400 to finish, he can really turn it on, which he proved today.
It's a massive win for Gerald and for your dad, and we know that he hasn't been well, but give our best to Robbie, and just tell him, to himself and his team, what a time to have Group 1 for the yard, end of the season, last day of the season, just tremendous for the guys, and give our best to Gerald Khalil as well.
I will do. Thanks, Deez.
Well done to Shannon, and that's the winning memento. Shannon's going to have a few pics taken for winning trainer Robbie. Robbie, hope this peps you up. Hope this makes, no doubt this will make you feel better. You've done an outstanding job here, Robbie, with number 9, Pearl of Asia. I mentioned a big team effort. Nice to have Rocky on course as well. And then the winning owner is Gerald Khalil. We congratulate him. And then the winning breeders, Riverton Stud. If you found this one, well played. This was hard to find. But if you found this, number 9, Pearl of Asia, it's a result that you're looking for in the Pick 6 and the 2021 renewal of the Mercury Sprint. We thank Pilani Mazabuko for coming down and assisting us with the winning presentation. Belongs to number 9, Pearl of Asia.